Hi, I'm Jason.
Hi, I'm George.
You okay?
A little hungover. Too much
Why?
sake last night.
Shoot, you had the cheap stuff. You know the good stuff, you don't get as much of a hangover because there's less impurities.
Can't afford the good stuff.
Yeah, you can, man. Just every once in a while. And you know what sake is made out of? Rice.
I was gonna say alcohol.
Okay, so now we're gonna try to simplify rice because there's dozens and dozens of rice. So how can we do that? Well, one way you can do it is color, and then the other way is grain size or length, okay? So we have black or purple from India, and then we have Thai red, so this is a basmati. And then we have a long grain, which is used in Iran. And then we have the short grain, which a lot of Japanese use. So what's the difference between brown and white? The only difference is the husk or bran has been removed. So you end up with something that's white. Okay, so what's the first step of making rice?
Put it in a bowl with some water.
Like we're doing here now?
Yeah.
Yeah!
All right.
Why? Because it's clean, but you need to wash the starch off. And you're gonna have to wash it maybe 4 to 8 times until it's no longer milky. Okay, here we go. So we add the rice that we washed. And typically for sticky rice or gohan, it's 1 part dry rice to 1 part water, right? But you know, there's something else you can do that makes it sushi rice or shari. And that is, you put in 90 or 95% water. You add kombu.
What is that?
This is kombu, which is sea kelp. All the way on the bottom, so you have some aromatics coming through. And this is miura, or starch. And then you add little sake, about 3% of the volume of rice. And you mix it through. And you gotta let it soak for 15 minutes and then check the water.
So I told you sake was gonna help me there.
Okay, so the rice is cooked now, so we're gonna make shari, or sushi rice. Put the rice in. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add anywhere from like 5 to 10% sushi vinegar, which we make here. And be careful to distribute evenly. So you wanna do it quickly and not over agitate. So this is how you do it, by cutting into the rice. You keep it at an angle. So at 5 minutes you flip, like this. So now we're into your favorite part, which is taking care of your hangover.
Yeah.
So what are we making? We're making porridge. This is called a donabe, or an earthenware pot. 1 part rice to anywhere from 8 to 20 parts of water. And what we're gonna do is put it on the stove, put it on medium heat until it comes to a rapid boil. When the steam's coming out heavily through the hole, then we're gonna turn it down to low. Cooking it an additional 20 minutes or so.
That's it? Just rice
That's
and water?
it. All right, George. So the porridge is ready. You want to see?
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Looks like rice and water.
It is. But you get to put all these nice little condiments in there, right? Traditionally, Japanese will put salmon, and this is just baked in the oven and grilled, okay? And then also, we put a little bit of salmon eggs, ikura. That's gonna give you a little bit of salt. Green onions are important too. Umeboshi, which is a pickled plum. And then we have rice crackers. Typically, they'll break it up, give it more texture. And then you have mitsuba, which is the Japanese version of parsley. You want some of that.
Yeah, starting to look good.
Yeah, it's looking good. And then we have seaweed. And you really need this. Wasabi. And you'll probably want a little bit of salt, right? So I'm gonna give you a little bit of soy sauce. What do you think?
That's really good.
Yeah, not too bad, right?
Yeah, feeling better already.
Already?
Yeah.
So your hangover's cured, huh?
I don't know, one more bite.
More bite. We'll see you next time on Far East Feast.